I remember there's a song
Come on, ride that train.
previously on Mo's Rants. The door welcomes people, but who's the king of welcoming? Well, I'm gonna show y'all why, because I gave y'all a hint. And y'all weren't even paying no attention to it. I even said I didn't want everything to be about Vic, but several things were going to be about Vic. Well, you were close with the door. Who is the king of welcoming? The corona with the crown on top of it is the first thing you see when you come in here. That's the king of welcoming. And also when we was at the, where is it at? Find it, Mo. Find it, Mo. I sat here and I called it out for y'all. I said, oh, they got a corona sign on top of the door. The king of welcoming. Every time we were talking about Vic, I gave y'all the hint about Vic. I gave y'all the hint about it being corona. Come on, man. That's why I was emphasizing so much on drinking. Every time they went into a drinking establishment, Corona was the one that welcomed them. And this one had the crown. This one had the crown on top of it. So either way, Corona's the first thing you see in here. We were talking about Vic drinking. And then I even paused right here for y'all. I said, hey, damn, that's crazy. They got a Corona sign up there. Because remember, I was talking about the Slim Jims. Oh, come on, man. I lay it out there for y'all. Y'all say y'all want a hint. I'm going to give a hint. All right. If you want to be, here go just a bonus one. If you want to be incognito, what do? If you want to be incognito, what do you do? Y'all never get that one either. Oh, yeah, Tommy Egan. Tommy Egan shows up, and this is right after he'd killed Chewie. He just killed Chewie, and he pulled him back up to the crib. Now, it was Corona, who's the king of welcoming. Corona was the king, and the reason I called it the king is because it had the crown on top of it. And it is what it is. But they did have like some crackers, like some rich crackers in one of these scenes too. But I was like, nah, that'd be too tough to call out because I didn't see that till the second watch. The hoodie sounds nice, y'all, but the hoodie's not it. What do you do when you want to be incognito? Or to those that don't know what incognito are because you aren't from the culture, incognito. Incognito. Tommy shows up and we already know that he told Diamond he handled that situation, not aware of who was around him, who was in the vicinity, who was listening, but he ain't give a damn. We talked a lot of shit when we was talking about Jenard's story, but this is Tommy's story. Tommy ain't tell nothing. Tommy ain't tell nothing. Tommy ain't see nothing. He ain't do nothing because if we start saying that Tommy was actually connected to this alleged situation, then that means we're implicating that Tommy was in on the murder. And all I know is at the end of the last episode, there was just a sign that said stop the violence. Now, I don't know what the hell went on over there. I just know that on that street, there's a sign that says stop the violence. I don't know what went on. I don't know. Last I seen, I'm not saying I'm corroborating this, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm corroborating Tommy's story or saying that I knew about his whereabouts and giving him an alibi. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I seen Tommy. They said the shooting was what 10 o'clock. No, I seen Tommy over Tommy was over there shooting pool. Nah, Tommy was like 10 blocks, 20 blocks away. He couldn't have got over there. Now, I'm not saying I'm sticking up for Tommy. I'm just saying. I mean, I seen Tommy earlier that night. I don't know what the hell went down over there. But Tommy handled the Chewy situation because this shit's about reputation. Reputation. Y'all over here thinking about how to be incognito and incognito. I'm over here talking about reputation. I'm talking about standing on 10 toes down. 10 toes, y'all, no matter what. Because if you let one person do some shady shit, then another person gonna do some shady shit. And then if another person does a shady shit, then you gonna be in a shady ass environment. And I don't know about you, but I like the sun every now and then, but you don't want to be in the shade because they say when you in a shady environment, that's people throwing shade on you. And you don't want nobody to block your shine, do you? So you gotta kind of distance yourself, you know what I mean? You gotta kind of distance yourself from this. And Tommy's like, hey, who old girl? You know what I'm saying? Who old girl? Tommy in the streets. One thing we noticed about Tommy, and we're gonna always realize this. Tommy is for self. Unless you're a family member, Tommy is for self. And what I mean for self, I mean selfish. Yeah, follow me now. Come on. Take this walk with me. Just along the beach, you know what I'm saying? Just close enough to the water that our feet can get wet every time a little wave come on up there. You know, not too far. Got the pants rolled up. Just a little bit, not too far out in the water because we ain't trying to get all the way in the water. We just trying to walk down and talk a little bit. Now follow what I'm saying. Tommy Egan is doing this for the bigger of the game. And he's got to do that because if he don't step up, then who's going to be the person we look to in Chicago? When we go to Chicago, who we looking up to? Bakari, Duda. That's who we have to look up to? No, Tommy said, "No, fuck that. This is our name. This is our legacy. This is about our rep, man. I just told you last week or yesterday. I don't even know what today is. I think it might be Friday when your brother owed the cartel some money. But listen, I told them the other day, don't fuck with me. You remember when you was at the warehouse talking to CBI for life? Blood in, blood out. You remember you was talking that? Chewy basically told you, fuck everything you were talking about standing on Diamond. I can't let that slide. I was in New York and I had a partner that used to talk like you, talking about let's go legit and stay low key. That shit ain't work. That nigga in the dirt, 6 feet fucking deep. I ain't trying to hear that. Not today, not tomorrow, not never. Now his wife, she a old snitching ass motherfucker too. Little son, he a little snitching ass nigga too. But I ain't got time for that. They not gonna stop what we got going on now. Tommy didn't say none of the niggas, but that was just me emphasizing on what he was saying because I'm just telling y'all what I heard. Now, Tommy is upset because he understands the way the streets are. Now, Diamond has other obligations because we know about Tyrone Reeves, Mr. Don't Play. We just talked about him popping up and making Diamond go to the back, stop cutting hair, go to the back, go to the back. Yeah, all the D's in there. Pause. Go to the back. Yeah, go back there. Drop them draws and piss. I said, what the fuck? We already know that whole situation. I was nervous as hell, but we seen that happen. We ain't there in the story yet, but what Tommy is saying is Diamond. Y'all not getting the answer. I don't have to look in the. I don't need to look in the chat. I know y'all ain't looking. I know y'all ain't saying nothing. No, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. We talking about respect. Y'all over here trying to figure out how to be incognito. Incognito. Shout out to my dog Brillo. Shout out to my dog Brillo. But Tommy came in here and told Diamond straight up, the way Tyrone Reeves is checking you every single day, that's how the streets are gonna be if we don't go do nothing. So I took out Chewy. I handled the situation. But Diamond don't get it because Diamond been away from the game for 15 years. This ain't the same old song, just a different beat. No, it ain't none of that, man. No, man. I'm on a new level. Bought me a new shovel. Put them niggas in the dirt. Yeah. That's what today is. It's a new level, Diamond. And Diamond don't understand the streets ain't the same, man. The streets ain't the same. See, when you went to jail, it was sounding like this.
What you mad cause you pushed down till he said wait?
When you went to jail, that's what that was out. But when we on the street right now, it's a different ball game. It's Whitney by the key, DJ Screw by the gallon, bitch, the game belong to me. Yeah, Diamond, this is a whole new level. We can't be laying low, ducking the PO. We can't do that. And if we let motherfucking Chewy, a nigga named Chewy, step on our shit, take our shit and flip, who's gonna take us serious, Diamond? Who? Put a 1 in the chat. Are y'all gonna take this crew CBI serious if they letting Chewy take bricks and flip sides? Are y'all taking it serious? Put a 1 in the chat if you would take CBI serious. Put a 2 in the chat if you would laugh in the face of danger like Simba did before the hyenas came. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. What would Tommy's rep be like on here? I wouldn't even bear to tell Tommy's story if we let them stand on his reputation and put a smudge on his name, man. You know how tough it would be to get up here and be able to tell Tommy's story with all the passion and emotion that I have every single week. If Tommy let them step on his reputation, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I would have to tell y'all some kind of fabricated story about how the feds kicked in the door, they cut the electricity in the backyard, and they took me out of here, and they brought me down for questioning and asked me what I knew about Trump. I'd have to give you some kind of story like that if we let somebody step on Tommy's reputation. That's how serious this shit is. You feel me? You feel me? That's how serious this show is. So if Diamond doesn't understand that this is Forrest Tommy Egan spinoff, we're gonna have to make him understand. And that's why Tommy said we got rid of Chewy. This is my show, not your show, Diamond. My show, Diamond, not your show. We can't let them step on our reputation because all we have in these streets are our balls and our word. That's it. That's it. I'm a dead man walking, Diamond. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I'm just trying to let y'all know. I'm just trying to let y'all know. If hey, if they step on Tommy's rep today, what they gonna be doing tomorrow, y'all? What's the next level? We were just doing all that talking about a new level. If they let someone stand on Tommy's rep and put a smudge on it, what are we gonna be doing tomorrow? Next thing we know, Tommy's gonna be getting pistol whipped by people. People gonna be pickpocketing him on the street, flattening his tires. What is next? What would be the end? Now I know everybody say he has plot armor, he's not real, but if we let someone step on his rep, then what do we have? What do we have? Nothing. I have nothing. Nothing. Yeah, we can't let him step on a rep. What up, Zay? Kendall said the answer. Nah, man, we ain't getting the answer. I'm giving y'all some time. Y'all was running through. Y'all was remember. Everybody told me, yeah, Mo, we get it now. Your little games. It's all fun and games, Mo. We got you. We got you. We got you, Mo. Y'all knocked out all 4 of them in the first 30 minutes, man. Let me have some fun, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was gonna be taking a while from that, but y'all own that scavenger shit. All right. See, I'm gonna have to make it even tougher now because it's getting too easy for y'all. But y'all ain't right. It's got to be on the screen. Anything I tell you is visibly on the screen, and it's on there long enough that you can notice it. Let's get on out of here. Tommy goes to visit Vic over at the gravesite, Miss Gloria Rogers. Now we already know what Vic is going through. Vic is drinking. Vic is drinking. Coach L, the question is, What do you want to do if you want to be no, yeah, what do you want to do if you want to be incognito? What do you do if you want to be incognito? How would you do this if you want to be incognito? Now, incognito is substitution for incognito. You want to be on the low. You don't want anyone to know. Like Aaliyah said, she said, "Girl, won't you pick me up at the park right now?" Yeah. So everyone sleep, sleep, sleep. I'll be waiting there. Yeah, if you want to be incognito, what do you do? It has to be on the screen from this episode. Tommy pulls up. He said, we meet again. Now, while they out here, they doing a little bit of talking. And the reason they out here talking is because Tommy knows that he needs to expand his business. And if Tommy can expand his business with the help of Vic, that would be something something good, something wonderful. And the reason I say that is because this would give him more territory outside of the CBI and the treason territory. You still have the Flynn area. So if he can give Vic some work, they can start moving it out into, you know what I'm saying, into their areas, their region. But this would have to be from up under Walter because he knows Walter doesn't want to deal with the cocaine and none of that. You know what I mean? Walter wants to keep it old school. And that's where the whole friction came from, Walter and Vic. So while Tommy comes out here, he kind of looks over at Gloria's tombstone. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but a tear dropped because she was the first person to offer him some soup when he got into the Windy City of Chicago, episode 1, season 1. Now here we are, episode 2 of season 2, and it's been too many days since Gloria left us. But unlike Mr. Vic, Tommy got that work. Tommy got that yayo. Yayo. All I know is yayo. But Vic turns him down. Vic turns him down. So right now, we're really playing the waiting game. Seeing how long will it take before Vic cracks? Because once he cracks, hey man. I don't know about y'all, but we in the game. We in the game. Tommy got to dip up out of here because, hey, he ain't get the answer he wanted. We know Tommy went to the damn barbershop, but that's neither here or there. We jump to the next area. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Because I was not expecting the gentleman to mention Julio. So now we need to take a little trip down memory lane. I was going to do a video about it, but I ain't going to lie to you. I wanted y'all help on this. One, because I don't remember all of that. But two, I got, man, like 15, 20 theories that could go on from how they could branch off from this. Now, we know that Julio is dead. Julio, what season did Julio die? Was it 4 or was it 5? Because Julio was around for a while. And one thing Julio was very, very loyal. So it was 5. All right. So so Julio died episode 5. 4, 5. Damn, we're gonna have to verify that. But going off of the timeline of where we're at right now, remember, I know y'all don't want to hear it. Cooper Sachs is alive right now. I'm just trying to give y'all an idea of where we're at. So just follow me. At the moment that this is happening, what is going on is they know who Julio is. Julio had connections in Chicago because they knew who he was. Now, this means one thing. Julio was a very loyal soldier, but also he was talking a little bit. Julio would tell me it's this crazy white boy in New York named Tommy Egan. They're all in the same business. So he, you know what I'm saying? They knew each other somewhere around, but that also has a connection that they can do with book 2 Ghost because Dante was the global snitch. So I'm pretty sure he was probably aware of the cartel in Chicago also because he was telling on niggas in LA when he was in New York. So they can have that connection there. Then we got this Julio connection here. So that means Miguel and the cartel. We don't know who they connected to. The cartel could reach up to New York or something. So that's how you could do the from here to Ghost, from here to the OG power. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. They doing their thing. Okay, I see what they trying to do here. Season 4, episode 5. Well, season 4, and the reason this is you got to remember when they mention Julio, this is only within like a year, maybe 2 years. Because this is only a couple of months after James St. Patrick died. We figured that out in episode 1. This is only a few months after that. Now, season 4 wasn't multiple years before season 5 and 6. So you got 6 and 5 that were together. 4 was only like a year before. So it's only about a 2-year span in between when Julio actually died and where we're at now. If that's the story like they going off of, you know what I mean? Because so it's only about a 2-year difference, roughly maybe 3. I know, give or take 2 or 3 years. But yeah, it's not that long ago. I mean, of course, we know it's TV time, so shit. They jump 5-6 years in a year, but it's like it is what it is. So this was cool that they brought him up. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of research, see what the hell going on, and see if I can piece some stuff together. But I don't know if I want to do a video. But they mentioned him, and then we got the bodies. And we got the bodies. So we're gonna count these bodies out real quick just to make sure we got exactly how many it is. Because I think I came up with 6. I think there may have been 6 or 7 here. Now I just cut up the parts where I seen bodies dropping so we could try to count them. All right, so when they first get here, Tommy's pulling up. Hey, Hefe, I got that work. They hop out. They shooting everybody. Boom. Our first victim, number 1, right here. He's down and out. Now you got to watch carefully because I didn't notice this at first, and I accidentally counted this gentleman twice. So boom, that's our first person. Number 2, let me get this damn banner out of here. We got number 2 right here and number 3. But if you watch, there's a body that drops right here, but that's the original dude that got hit. So 1, 2, 3. See, that's the original dude that got hit. 2, 3. Tommy catches the dude in the back by the Impala. So this is number 4. And when this gentleman gets shot, the car drives off. The car don't even try to see if he's alive or do any shooting. This car drives off. He gets popped. This makes number 4. Bop, bop. Number 5, Miguel saves Tommy because Tommy is shot right now. So this is number 5 with the Nagi shot. Pink, pink. Good night. Number 5. Then this gentleman over here that's behind the truck, they about to catch him. Number 6. Damn, he didn't even stand a chance. What? This white guy's in the cartel? I didn't even know this is a white guy. They got a white guy in the cartel. Tommy ain't the only one. I didn't even know that. So that's 6. So yeah, it was 6 people that dropped here. All right, bet. All right, so we got 6 people that dropped there. Tommy caught 1. We had what? 4 Cartel and 2. Damn. So for this episode, 2, 4, what was that 6, 8, 10? 10 for this episode. We got 10 for 10 for this episode, 4 for the first episode. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Yep, 10 bodies, 2, 4, 8, 10. All right, bet. Damn. 10 bodies. All right, y'all. We on the average of what? 5 bodies an episode. 5 bodies an episode. We're on route to go for 50. 50 compared to 39 in Ghost. Woo. So they pulled up and get the dumping, and we find out that Tommy gets shot. God damn it, they done got rid of Tommy, man. They done shot Tommy, man. We finally seen Tommy become immortal. It's never happened ever. We've never seen anything like this. When I seen it, I said, oh, they done killed Tommy, y'all. How worried were you when they shot Tommy? How worried were you? Were you like, damn, man, they got Tommy? Or you like, man, he gonna pull through this? You know what I mean? Jamie, he ain't Jamie. He ain't weak like Jamie. He ain't weak like Jamie, man. He gonna pull through this. Or what? Or were y'all like, damn, that's the end of Tommy, man. They about to go ahead and end the season. You know what I mean? Maybe they just got tired of Tommy's character and got rid of him because we've been asking for Tommy to get shot or something. Now, I will say this. Power said, look, we'll shoot Tommy, but Tommy's going to be 100% okay by the end of the episode. Tommy was literally Wolverine this episode. He got shot. Shit. Damn. Shit. Just stitch it up a little bit. Okay. Power said, look, we'll shoot Tommy, but Tommy is going to be 100% okay by the end of the episode. They robbed us from like Tommy being out of commission for a little bit. You know what I mean? Tommy's the only person I ever seen get shot, get up and go do more shooting. Tommy got shot, and by the end of the episode, he was back out there gunslinging. He was out there fighting full form. No issues. Tommy was the strongest motherfucker on the show. Tommy might need to leave the Power Universe and go join Marvel because they needed a little bit of help over there. How they be getting their ass whooped every goddamn movie. Every time you turn on a Marvel movie, nigga getting their ass whooped. Like, damn, these are superheroes. They always losing. This nigga Tommy got shot, and by the end of the episode was catching more bodies. Tommy got up like that LeBron meme when they got beaten in the finals where he picked up the bag. He showed up to the game in that damn short suit thinking that shit was gonna be cool. Them niggas got mollywopped and embarrassed on national television. You remember he picked up the bag and he walked out. Man, Tommy got shot up. They didn't even pull the bullet out of Tommy's body. They just gave him some stitches. And this nigga Tommy went and hit the block. You about to be out? All right, bro. So this nigga Tommy is just a fucking superhero. We said, hey man, make this nigga human. Make him human. They said, we're gonna make him human, all right, for fucking one scene. And after that, Tommy is done. Tommy, exactly. He got shot like D-Mac. Man, D-Mac got shot. We seen this nigga laying on the floor in the hospital. D-Mac, D-Mac couldn't even form a sentence. This nigga Tommy got the same exact wound. They called him two bullet brothers. You know what I mean? The bullet brothers. And they both got hit in the same spot. He got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. Shout out to 50 Cent. Man, you know what I'm saying? This nigga Tommy got shot. Not only did Tommy get shot and they pulled the motherfucking stitches out the motherfucker and said, we're gonna stitch you up, Tommy. This nigga was spying, talking about, man, 290 at 2 p.m. They up here, I don't even speak Spanish. So I had to read. I said, they know we'll be expecting them. They'll be ready. So we can't go slide on the Serbs. Tommy's in here macking. And this goes to prove my point that every time someone's in the worst condition of their life in these TV shows, they still trying to get some loving. It's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. That's how Tommy is. They got a motherfucking bag of ice on Tommy's head. Why does Tommy have a bag of ice on his head when he was shot in the gut? This nigga Tommy back there like this. Man, your eyes look good, girl. Yeah. He all woozy and shit. His eyes can barely stay open. Tommy, is that you? Who there? Who there? Who called my name? She's like, oh, Tommy, you're going to pass out. You're losing too much blood. He said, no, I'm all right. Stitch me up. Stitch me up and give me my gun. I'll be all right. Come on, give me a gun. She said, Tommy, you need to leave my brother alone. He said, nah, we good. What they say? 290 or 2? 290 or 2? All right, 290 or 2. Damn, girl, your eyes, they look good, motherfucker. There's a chance I'll take you out one night. I mean, this bullet ain't that bad. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh. You put sterilizer on now, you just putting stitches in my gut. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Chicago is different. You're right. I never get shot in New York. I'm 290 out of 2. Don't forget. I gotta tell Diamond. Tommy, are you ready? Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go. What's going on here? Man, Tommy set up so quick when old boy came in here. Tommy was over here barely breathing. Tommy's eyes were closed. Hell, they had a dilated pupils. They like, Tommy, are you all right? Your eyes are beautiful. She's like, nigga, I don't know if you read the script, but I'm not giving you none this season, Tommy. I'm staying alive, Tommy. I'm taking the advice of Mo, Tommy. Now, not Mo, like me, Mo. There's another nigga named Mo, but his name is Moniker. Yeah, his name is Moniker. So that Mo be telling other shit. This ain't me talking. That's the other Mo. That's because the other Mo is hating. He basically saying that Tommy is a bad guy because he don't want Maria to be with him. Basically, it's dirty macking, if I'm gonna sum it up, because he trying to get at Maria, but she ain't really fucking with him either. So he trying to hate on Tommy, but you know how that go. But Tommy over here getting stitched up, and he knows 290 at 2. He's still shooting this shot because no matter what condition you're in, if there's a fine mamacita, if there's a fine black queen in front of you, you shoot your shot. And if they tell you no, you just suck up your pride, pause, and walk away. That's it. That's all you gotta do. We all get turned down. You want to get turned down early when you step out, gentlemen. Ladies, close your ears real quick. To all my fellas in here, when you go out, you want to get turned down early so you can get that out your system. But here's the kicker. You got to go at the best looking, most attractive one. Because if she turns you down, now you're on your level, your even playing field. You went for the baddest. You knew it was a little bit above where you were at, but you got to try. You never not try, because you don't ever want to wake up in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror while you're brushing your teeth and say, damn it, I didn't try. So ladies, just be prepared, man. If you're not attracted to him, he's trying to get that out of his system. So if you turn them down, that's a good thing. And if you turn them down, it's a good thing, because he's like, woo, now I ain't got to worry about dealing with a bad bee, because them be the worst. That be the toughest job on earth. But that's neither here or there. Tommy is finally getting better. He hops up like nothing happened. He go outside and get to talking to grandma. He go outside and get to talking to grandma. Go outside and get to talking to grandma. Mind you, I just told y'all everything that went on. I didn't make that up. Y'all seen it. Tommy was sitting in. I've never seen anyone get shot in their gut and ice their head. Do we have any RNs in here? Any doctors? Anyone in the medical field? I need to know. I just need to know this. Like, because I don't want to be giving out false information. But if you get shot in the stomach, are you supposed to ice the head? Like, is it ice the head and keep the leg elevated, the ankle elevated? Like, if you get shot in the stomach, or like, ice in the head, it makes you it just so if you ice the back of your head, it goes down your spinal cord. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's making sure the gut is good. You know what I mean? Someone that's in the medical field, let me know. If you get shot in the gut, are you supposed to ice your head? Because I've never seen that. Hey, shout out to No Label in here. We trying to figure out No Label right now. Right now, I'm gonna ask you. If a nigga gets shot in his gut, is he supposed to be icing his head? Is this going to make him heal faster? Did Tommy just cure the gunshot wound to the gut with the icing on the head? Putting ice on the head after I'm not telling y'all to do this. This ain't Web MD over here. I'm just saying Tommy Egan may have just put us on to something. Damn, you got shot. Hey, put some ice on his head. I don't know. I don't know. I've never seen this tactic. You know what I'm saying? This is a move. Maybe this is from Vietnam or something. I don't know. I've never seen this. I don't know. But Tommy miraculously gets up out of this. He walking down the street. Him and Miguel and Grandma pop up. We say, who the fuck is this old lady pulling up? Who is this? Grandma? Now she pulled up, and this is how you supposed to be riding. Now she pulled up in the old school like they from Cuba. Babe, I'm just trying to figure out, babe. I don't know, babe. I ain't never seen that move. I even watch that show 911 every now and then where they be in the ambulances. I be watching that. But I ain't never seen them ice the back of the noggin after a gunshot. I ain't never seen. That's new. That's that new shit. I'm better. Grandma pulls up. Grandma pull up. Old school. Thumping. Boom, 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 boom. She get here, she ain't speaking no English. You never speak English in front of the ops, especially a gringo. So when she gets up to the gringo, they kind of have Tommy start doing this little joking thing. He's like, Mireya's inside, Grandma. Come on in. What is it? Madre? No, Madre is mom. TT is auntie. Martina. Tommy out here, freshly stitched up. He did hit his head on the back of that wall, but man, that should be the last thing on your mind. Hey man, let me ice the back of my head. Tommy's supposed to be a gangster. Gangsters don't ice the abuela. Okay. Abuelita. Abuela. Mi madre. Soy Don Julio de Jesus el Jefe. Yeah. Soy Don Julio de Soy Don Julio de Jesus el Jefe. That's my full Spanish name. If I was ever to change my name, that's what I would change it to. Don Julio el Jefe. Or I really like the extended version, so you can get my middle name, Don Julio de Jesus el Jefe. But she sees Tommy, and she can smell the gringo on him. This ain't right. Grandma don't say nothing. Grandma looks Tommy in the eye. She looks over at grandson, at Miguel in disgust. Just do business with anybody. Come to find out. Just hear me out, y'all. I ain't making this up. Come to find out, Miguel ain't even the big dog. Grandma calling the shots. Don't you hate when you see it? Grandma's calling the shot. Miss Hokeem, motherfucker. She said, stay off my fucking grass. Hokeem, motherfucker. Damn. So y'all gonna have to help me out with this. I'm telling y'all, my Espanol is Garbito. Mi Espanol Garbito. She said, listen, why are you fucking with that white boy? This is grandma talking. He said, man, listen, grandma, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, grandma. I don't really know him from a can of paint, but my negro, he brought him through. You know what I'm saying? My capasa. He brought him through. And I told him to go into the kitchen. So I don't really do too much work with him, but he was dropping off some bread because they want to get some of that work. But grandma's saying, can you trust him? Because you really can't trust anybody. And we know on my channel in the dope game, there's no trusting in the game. There's no trust in the game. And grandma can't trust McDowell to actually take over this organization and do what the hell needs to be done. Grandma's upset. Man, I understand that too. I know my grandma, rest in peace, rest her soul. I know when she used to talk to us over the phone, we used to call long distance Virginia, talking to grandma. I know my grandma knew I used to be lying to her. She said, oh, how are your grades? I used to lie to my mom. Oh, I used to lie to my grandma as a kid and tell her I was making A's and B's. Everybody knew that nigga Mo was making C's and D's. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to lie to my grandma, y'all. Hell, I used to lie to anybody that would ask me how my grades were. Damn. Nah, I don't speak no Spanish. I can understand a little bit of Spanish, but you got to speak slow. It takes me a minute. Hell, it's hard for me to process English. I ain't gonna lie to you. Told y'all one more head incident, man. My life is fucked. After my car wreck as a kid, I think I've been permanently scarred, bro. My brain ain't been right since I was a child, man. It is what it is. But I know one thing. McDowell says he's going to gut Tommy before he lets Tommy double cross him. Little does he know in less than 24 hours, Tommy is not only going to double cross him, he going to crisscross applesauce because he going to rob you, take your dope and sell you back your dope and have you sell your own dope. Oh my goodness, Tommy Egan is a fucking monster. You thought we was talking about McDowell, but y'all forget we are on Tommy Egan's story. We just took a little detour to go and talk about McDowell and Grandma, but this is Tommy's story. This is Tommy's story. And guess what? They always say mom is right. Well, Grandma was right also. Grandma told him straight up, don't be fucking with the gringo. But once we leave here, we actually find out what's really going on. Grandma had to show up not because she wanted to visit grandson. Grandma showed up because grandson is behind on payments to the Estrada cartel. So this whole time he been on Jenard's head about paying him and not having full payments. He don't even have the full payment. He behind. He don't even make no decisions. None. Grandma had to show up and tell him, son, you fucking up out here, Miguel. Miguel, you fucking up. No, Kendall, we not doing that tonight, Kendall. We not doing that tonight. Y'all gotta let it marinate a little bit. If you want to be incognito, what should you do? If you want to be incognito, what should you do? Don't be Miguel, I tell you that. Because Miguel is out here and everybody in the cartel know who Miguel is. Everybody in the city know who Miguel is. The feds know who Miguel is. Everybody know who Miguel is. Hell, I almost joined the cartel last week when I went over there with Jenard and we got into that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who Miguel is. But she is actually the one, Mr. Estrada cartel leader, is actually the big dog in the streets. Now, we about to go and visit him in a minute. But first, let's go back to Tommy's story because Tommy got to go meet up with Diamond. And he got to let Diamond know that y'all need to hit the like button. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to hit the like button. That's what Tommy came over to tell Diamond. He said, Diamond, tell them to hit that like button. They said, Mo going on 3 hours. We can get 70 likes. We could do 70 likes. That's easy work. They said 3 hours, 70 likes. Really overcooking my grits. What movie is that from? You're overcooking my grits. What movie is that from? And I give you a hint. Hut. Strong side. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about, Diamond. 290 at 2. 290 at 2, y'all. 290 at 2. What we're gonna do is, because we just got into it with the Serbs, Tommy has devised a plan. They're pinky in the brain. They're pinky in the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. Now I bet y'all don't know that pinky in the brain is actually the tall mouse. Pinky is actually the little mouse with the big head. Pinky in the brain. One is a genius, one is insane. The genius is always Pinky, the tall one, because he always figures it out at the end. The insane one was the brain, because he did the same thing over and over, tried to take over the world. It never succeeded. But yeah, Sandra, you got it. Yeah, remember the Titans. You're overcooking my grits, Yost. Yost. What's going on? Whose son is that? He's getting beat like he stole something. Man, that was a good movie. Left side. Strong side. That's how they are. CBI. Strong side. Treason. Weak side. Tommy pulled up and he devised a plan. Now, this plan is about to be a little complicated because there's a lot of moving parts and there's more than one or two processes that we can go through to complete this. But in order to get to the end, it don't matter what process you take, you got to go through at least 3. There's always 3 steps that you got to go to. Now, how you execute, that's on you. And we know how they execute differently. All right, since you got the movie, um, Water District. That's it. That's my last hint. Water District. Now that's the hint. Water District. But now they got this plan, so let's get on out of here. Now I can't remember, was the guy's name Chi or Che? I was calling him Chi, but I think his name is Che. Che Estrada. Now I used to have a guy that lived next door to one of my properties. His name was Estrada. He had a chicken coop in his backyard. But they in the club. Hey, y'all already know what time it is. We in Chicago, man. We in the club right now, but guess what? This ain't no motherfucking party. So y'all need to sit up straight, get that smile off your face, and figure out how we gonna collect these motherfucking funds. How we gonna get these pesos? Because Shay ain't playing around. This ain't Club Shay either. This is Club Cartel Don't Play. This is called, hey, you better have my money on time. That's what's going on here. And he said, listen, the Serbs here on my spot. Hey, Hefe. The Serbs hit the spot. He said, lay fucking low, nigga. Don't you move until I say and stop fucking with my money. I said, oh. Oh, they drinking that Avion. Shout out to Jeezy. Oh, they had a Henny bottle up there too? Hey, they going crazy. Look, they got the Henny bottle. They got the Avion. They got the Bel Air bottle. Oh, man, I remember I used to tear them motherfucking Bel Air bottles, Pauls, up doing motherfucking Bel Air, man. I ain't gonna lie. One night, man, we did a Bel Air bottle. I was like, yeah, this is too much, Paul. You know what I mean? Hell no, this ain't Club Truth. This ain't Club Truth. This is let me see. Club Truth? Nah, this ain't no Club Truth.
Club de la Verdad.
That's what this is. Club de la Verdad.
Club de la Verdad. Club de la Verdad.
That's what this club is called. I just looked it up. That's what this club is called, y'all. Club de la Verdad.
Club de la Verdad.
Verdad.
Club de la Verdad.
That's where they at right now, y'all. This ain't Club Truth. Hell no, this Hennessy right here. This Hennessy right here gonna get you right. Right here too. They probably Mr. Estrada over here, he ain't paying full price. It's probably his club. So this bottle right here in the club, you can get this probably 120, 150. It's gonna get you right though. But don't be like them fools you be seeing doing a little bottle war shit where they pouring out the liquor. Some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. But hey, man, it's part of the culture, I guess. Not my culture, but I guess they culture. I don't be in the clubs like that no more, but I will drink some of that hen. But basically, Mr. Estrada is telling Miguel, if I hear you out in these streets making any kind of moves, then I'm on your ass. Like 5 minutes to 11. And Miguel just sat there. So the hierarchy, we see it from every single group. Jenard made the same decision with Lil K. Estrada's making the same decision with Miguel. Diamond was trying to make the same decision with Tommy. Walter's doing the same thing with Vic and Claudia. So everybody has to answer to somebody. Everyone has to answer to somebody. I said, damn, just messed up. From here, we go to take out the Serbs. Now, there's 2 Serbs out here. Tommy catches one of those bodies. Pew! Diamond gets the next one. Pop! Both of them gone. Hey, do you have a light? I ain't got no light. Pop, pop. Boom, damn. They said cigarettes kill. They said cigarettes kill, and this is what they meant. We've been waiting to see what scene this was. So this was in the original teaser here. So we were all like, damn, there's about to be some action. Now, I thought it was going to be a huge shootout here when I initially saw it, especially when we seen it in the teaser. I was like, oh, shit. Because they put this in the teaser, and I literally just deleted the pictures from the teaser too. But they put this in the teaser, and then they started showing cars blowing up, explosions. I said, oh, nigga. They doing it. Ooh, they doing it right. They doing it right. I'm just so passionate about this, man. I love what they did with this show, man. It was a moment where I was doubting myself. I said, man, maybe I just ain't got the skills no more, man. I don't know if I can break these shows down like I used to, man. I'm getting old, man. Dementia's kicking in, man. I can't remember nothing. Shows ain't hitting like they used to. Then I seen that teaser and I said, damn, they might just do it. They might just do it. And then episode 1 dropped. I said, oh my God. They own to something. Episode 2 dropped. I said, okay, they continuing to carry the flame. if they could just keep this up the rest of the season, I say, oh, they might have something on their hands here. We could definitely insert this in front of season 6 and say it was better than season 6 of the OG Power if they just keep it up. And Tommy came out here gunslinging, mind you, just 6 hours ago, he was recovering from a bullet wound. Tommy Egan is different. When you think of American heroes, you think Superman, you think Batman, Captain America, Iron Man, and you got to start placing Tommy Egan's name in that the same category, please. Please. Please start mentioning Tommy Egan's name. Dog, listen to me. I seen Wolverine. Brat, shot up. Wolverine can regenerate. He can't die. Cut his arm off. Motherfucker going back. He can't die. I seen him get shot up and be out of commission for at least an hour or two. Tommy got shot, stitched up in the same hour and left. Went straight to Diamond's house and said, nigga, get the gun. We got business to handle. And went out and came up with a plan to take out 2 SERB members. Pop, pop. Laid them down. And not only did they lay them down, they took them with them. Took them with them. Man, they so cold. Look what they sliding in. They got J's on. They got the threes on, man. They got the threes on. You know, hey, every time we see Diamond out here in the 11s. He in them all black 11s. He was wearing all grays in episode 1. When they get to stepping, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? These niggas is in J's. No, they different. Tommy got on Tim's, but I see it look like some Jordan 1s back here. We got the 11s here. We got the 3s. I said, damn. I guess they ain't playing in Chicago. This is a war. This is a who can get fresh and slide war between Chicago and New York right now. Cause I'm just saying, over in Chicago, they at least wearing all black. In New York, I done seen some people get blown down with Fendi on, Gucci, Prada, Louis, red bottoms, all of that shit out there in New York. So it's a little different out here in Chicago. I said, oh shit, lay low. You better lay low. What did he say? You better lay low. R.I.P. to Whitney. I said, it's a little different out here in Chicago. Tommy like, yeah, they grab the bodies. I looked at Tommy and said, grab the bodies. What the fuck are you talking about, Tommy? Grab the bodies. I thought we was coming here to do this. What do you mean grab the bodies? Whose car are these going in? I didn't accidentally drove my car. I got my grandma's car. I drove my grandma's car, but I didn't know we was coming up here to do this. I thought we were showing up for a meeting. What do you mean grab the body? No, this is my grandma's car, man. We can't put that body, man. Take that truck, man. We can't put that car. Hey, we can't put that in my grandma's car, bro. Y'all take that thing home with blood in the car. See, grandma gonna be mad as a motherfucker. Hell no. We put this in your grandma's car. Man, I'm not putting that in my grandma's car, man. I don't give a fuck what Tommy talking about. Diamond trying to talk to you off in the corner, like, come on, man, just take the body. Like, hell no, Diamond. I just seen you get punked by motherfucking Tyrone Reeves, Mr. Don't Play. You talking about take the body. Man, get the Hey man, you better get the fuck out of my face, Diamond. Like on some real shit, dog. This CBI shit's cool, but over in treason, Jenard don't ask us to do no silly shit like this, man. Came over here fucking with y'all. And now look, y'all talking about putting the body in my grandma's car. Man, get the fuck out of here. Well, they end up picking up the body. They go out here and the showdown begins. Everybody hops out. all black. Pop, pop, pop. He's like, Tommy Egan? Tommy Egan, they have a little showdown. Tommy out here bucking. Pop, pop, pop. Tommy shooting. He ain't hitting nothing. We find, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably six across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 6. What's that? 42. So 42 up. See, the only way, oh, well, if I can do that, a 7 up, 6 across. So 6 across, 6, 6. So it'll be, someone give me, what is 6, 4. Someone give me 24 times 7. What is 24 times 7? 24 times 7.
According to Wikipedia, an alternate orthography for the numerical part includes 24.
Yeah. We don't need all that. What is 24 times 7? It probably ain't 6. 168. It's probably only like 5 high. Cause I'm trying to calculate how many bricks is on here. Probably about 100. Probably about 100, 160 bricks. And depending on how big this pallet is, probably about 160, 150 bricks. Yeah, just a little secret. Like, if you want to know like the quantity of something, like a rough estimate of it, especially something like this, or you want to count something in a jar, like say you got jelly beans in a jar. If you just count how many jelly beans it is at the bottom around the perimeter and then count roughly how many is up, times them together, that's going to give you roughly what the volume is of how much is on the inside of there. I won a jelly bean contest at my homeboy. We went over there for Halloween, and I counted around the bottom. You got to look at it and you estimate. It was a big ass jar too. It was like 350 jelly beans in there. I won that motherfucker. Yeah. So we're gonna say about 150 bricks are on here, roughly 150. Bet. They talking about we hit the jackpot, baby. Yes, sir. Like, man, look at all that. Look at all that dope. Tommy comes over here. He takes off his mask. We got to fight. Man to man. Mano y mano. You versus me, man. You versus me, man. Put the gun down, man. Fight me like a man. Fight me like a man. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Tommy took his mask off. Walked him down, too. Old boy wasn't even prepared for this fight. Came over, clocked him. Bow! Then he fell into the front of the motherfucking GMC Sierra. Or was this a Chevrolet? I think this was a Chevy. Silverado then. Bow! Gets hit by the Silverado. Silverado ain't nothing nice. My pop got a Silverado. Bow! Knocked this nigga out, man. Killed him. He got hit like I got hit, but he ain't breathing. See, when I got hit by a car, I flipped over the car. That's how you see this. See, he got hit like I got hit, but I survived. You know what I mean? I survived. By the good Lord's blessing, I did. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got fucked up. I'm talking about bow, landed on my head. Slid for like 15 feet, they said. On my head. On my head. Like that, like they said I slid on my head like old boy did in that what was that parody of Save the Last Dance where Chris Brown, the nigga jumped and he slid on his head across the floor. They said that's how I slid on my head. Damn, he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. Damn. Yeah, and I think right there was like the downfall of Mo, man. I probably could have been a fucking rocket scientist or something, you know what I mean? I think I've been traumatically scarred for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't actually process my thoughts. I just talk. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But Damn. R.I.P. to this brother. R.I.P. to this brother. Nah, that's a true story. That's a true story. So like you see my scar starts here, it goes up, then it comes across. So all of this part of my scalp was this way. Then everything on this side of my head, like everything on this side of the scar peeled this way. And then this little section right here from back here, all of that went that way. So that happened Father's Day of 92. Was it 92 or 91? 6. No, I was 6. So it was Father's Day of 1991 when it happened. And then I turned 7 while I was in the hospital. Well, yeah, they got this boy up out of here though. They got him the fuck up out of here. Bow. I said, damn, well, can we give Tommy Egan that body? I said, no, we can't. That got to go to Diamond. That's got to go to Diamond. That's got to go to Diamond. Well, now they got that work though. Hey, yeah, shout out to them Detroit Lions, man. I called it. I said they was gonna win. Y'all know I ain't no Chiefs fan. So I thank you. But just like they told me that Patrick Mahomes is all world. So hey, you gotta prove it every single night. They keep telling me that he's the GOAT. So shit. I don't want to see you losing to Detroit. They talk about, man, Patrick didn't have all his people with him. CBI didn't have a whole crew with them, and they just took out the motherfucking cartel and the Serbs. So I don't want to hear that he ain't have the whole gang with him because everybody didn't play for Detroit either. I don't want to hear that shit. You play who you play. But Diamond, he's still like, man, what the fuck we about to do, man? Because what they did was a little switcheroo. Now, the switcheroo is a move that you have to be prepared for. The switcheroo isn't something you just wake up and think about doing. The switcheroo has to be thought out, and you have to put this planning in place. And probably, I would recommend a lot of you guys, the majority of y'all, this is not a knock on y'all, but the switcheroo it's a little difficult. So I think you guys should get like an advisor. Now, I'm not talking about the switcheroo with this, but you can apply the switcheroo in any type of situation. You know what I mean? Just in your regular everyday life. But we'll talk about the switcheroo in another live. And I'm just going to give you the switcheroo that Tommy is about to try to attempt. Now, the switcheroo that they pulled off, because they got these bricks and they got to get these bricks up and out the street. The switcheroo was, you remember the 2 Serbs that him and Diamond popped when we were talking about the Jays? Well, they took them to the location. And what they did from there was, hear me out, they pulled a switcheroo. The bodies, they put them on the ground. They were already dead, right? They were already dead. Hear me, follow me. This is a switcheroo. So when anyone pulls up, they're not going to know that Tommy and Diamond were there. They're going to think that the Serbs did it and they just shot each other and everyone died on the scene. Your 2 versus our 2. Everyone shoots each other at the same time. Kind of like how they said the Civil War started. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with the Civil War, but they said that the British were coming. No, was this the Civil War? No, this wasn't the Civil War. This was the Declaration of Independence. They said the British were coming. Yeah, this is when the British are coming. The British he was riding through the city with his hat and this damn whistle. Well, he didn't have a whistle back then, but he was riding through the city. The British are coming. The British are coming. And back then, they used to line it on up. And go at it. But they saying officially, just hear me out. This ain't me making this up. This is what they taught me growing up. They said officially, the British came and they wasn't ready for what the fuck we had going on, man.